Ever wondered what's inside the tiny brains that run your phone or even your washing machine? Well, let's peel apart a processor layer by layer and see how it really works. The first thing you see is the microchip package. Think of it as the chip's protective armor. Its main job is to shield all the delicate electronics that are tucked away inside. Right underneath that, you'll find the protective packaging layer. This layer seals out moisture and dust, and it also helps spread heat out evenly. And now we're at the core, the silicon die. This is the actual processor. It's a tiny piece of silicon, often smaller than your fingernail, where all the computing happens. Stacked right on the die are the metal layers. Think of them as a tiny highway system. This is a microscopic wiring network that carries signals between all the components. Below the die, we've got the substrate, which is basically a small circuit board. The substrate acts as a bridge, connecting the die to the computer's motherboard. And at the very bottom of it all, you'll see the contact pins. These pins are what plug into the motherboard, carrying both power and data. Okay, let's zoom way in on the silicon die and see what it's made of. It's made of transistors. They're the fundamental building block, like a tiny electronic switch. When its gate gets a signal, the transistor switches on. With no signal, it's off. This on and off state represents binary ones and zeros, the language of computers. A modern chip has billions of these, switching on and off billions of times a second. So how does this all work together as part of a whole system? First, it fetches instructions from memory, and then it processes all of that data. Then it sends an output signal, which becomes the images and text on your screen. So the complete flow is fetch instructions, process the data, and send out a signal. And it's all powered by billions of tiny switches that perform trillions of calculations.